Let's talk about a bit more of the plagued book, particularly the way the Morrison government dealt with that China issue.
Well, it was a big moment, wasn't it, when Foreign Minister Marise Payne went on Sunday morning television and said there should be an inquiry into the origins of the coronavirus. Australia going one out in April 2020. Let's listen first to the former Foreign Minister doing that.
I think it's fundamental that we determine an independent review mechanism to examine the development of this epidemic, its development into a pandemic, the crisis that is occurring internationally.
So there's often been suspicion Australia was doing the bidding of the US here, or it might have been a thought bubble out of the PM's office. Well, Simon Benson and Jeff Chambers in this book Plague catalogue this and shed some light on it. Rather interestingly, they allude to a National Security Committee meeting of Cabinet one day after the Payne call, where they write, the NSC proceeded to map out a plan to address the calls for an inquiry into the virus and problems with the World Health Organisation. They indicate Morrison tried to get other world leaders to buy into this, but that they were not up for it. So after Payne makes the call, it says Morrison had already approached dozens of world leaders to enlist their support for the cause, one that would test European and African resolve in the face of immense pressure from China. Some countries were reluctant, publicly at least claiming that mid-crisis, with the virus ticking over 2.5 million cases and 1.76 million deaths worldwide, the time was not right for such an inquiry. That said, the authors say, they were all happy if Australia front-ran it. And they go on the 21st of April, Morrison spoke to German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Emmanuel Macron. While both leaders were in favour of an inquiry, they believed their bigger priority were getting on top of the significant outbreaks in their countries. Morrison, undeterred, rang Donald Trump and at least got some sympathy and support, even if it was behind the scenes. The opposition at the time were criticising the government for being ham-fisted in going out against a superpower on their own. It seems like Scott Morrison was desperately trying to get support from other countries, but it wasn't forthcoming, Kieran.
Andrew, Clennell, thank you for that. We'll see you at the top of the hour.